It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good evening, this is the Paris Sports Network, and here we are again, sectional championship game in Pana High School between your Paris Tigers and the hosting Panthers of Pana. I'm Clay Bess alongside Jeff Chambers. We get set here on this Thursday evening for a rematch of last year's sectional championship where Pana defeated the Tigers 46-33 to move on to the Super Sectional here tonight. Both teams will battle it out, and your Tigers hope to advance to Monday's Super Sectional in Salem.
Yeah, a lot of familiar faces on the Pana sideline, a lot of orange and black. If you're fans of orange and black, it's everywhere tonight, orange and blue. Like we said, a lot of returning starters for Pana from that team that knocked us out last year. And a lot of returning players for the Paris Tigers. 4 starters from last year's squad, or 3 starters, and we lost Kate Littleton and we lost Madison Rigdon to graduation. But the core 4 is back again and looking to advance one step further than they have throughout their high school career, and definitely one step further than last year. It's going to be a tall task here at Pana at their high school in their gym in front of a packed house. Going to have to play some pretty good basketball, kind of like what we did on Tuesday night through most of the game against Robinson.
Few of these Tigers and Panthers were contributors in that game last year. Kendra Young and Gracie Watson had 5 apiece. Caitlin Combs with 4. Trinity Tingley had 2. And one of the 2 main players to watch from Pana this evening, Byers, had 11 points in that game. Tigers were actually leading 17-16 at the half, but Pana outscored the Tigers 30-16 in the second half. That was a year ago. We can wipe that away and move on to tonight. And mention Byers, a player to watch for this Pana team, as well as Ashcraft. They're only going to have 6 or 7 players appear on the court. We'll probably expect the same thing from the Tigers as far as a few subs, just like Tuesday's night's rotation was. But Byers and Ashcraft, a guard and a post, will be the 2 Panthers to watch.
Yeah, Byers averaging a double-double, 18 points, 10 boards, not to mention 2 assists and 5 steals a game. So she's a complete player for Coach Jan Braden in her first year, or in his first year, I'm sorry, here at Pana High School, and we'll touch on that a little bit down the road as to the reasoning for that. But Coach Tingley looking to advance as far as he has as the head coach of the Lady Tigers, and it's going to be a fun one, Clay. Lady Tigers are going to have to play really well. They're wearing black tonight with orange. Pana is in the home white, and the stands are filling up rapidly.
Taking a look at Pana's schedule from this regular season, there were quite a few familiar teams, similar teams, on both Pana and Paris's schedule. Pana actually lost to Teotopoulos earlier in the year by a final score of 48-36, and then the very next game lost to a Mount Zion squad 56-45. Pana did make up for that T-Town loss, and that was the last team they beat T-Town 59-52 just 2 nights ago to reach this sectional final. But a team that's definitely playing better ball down the stretch, 4 wins in a row, but Tigers 7 wins in a row and starting to find their own groove.
Yeah, Pana had a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter against T-Town. T-Town cut that lead down to 4 in the closing minutes of it before Pana put it away at the free throw line. And just outstanding shooting from them, and we'll mention their guard play throughout tonight, and that is a key to them. They love to get out and run. They are physical. They've got 3 or 4 gals that can handle the basketball, as we do too. So it should be a fairly clean game. Lady Tigers coming off of just a dominating first half performance on Tuesday night against Robinson, where they grabbed a 20-0 lead and led at the half 20-2. But that game also, if you recall, started out really slow. Neither team got into the scoring column for the first 6 minutes of the game before Lady Tigers hung a 9 up at the end of that the first quarter. So cannot do that tonight. It is for sure against Pana, because it's going to be probably a race to 50 in this one.
Tigers coming in, averaging 53 points a game. Pana averaging 56. Pana has their fair share of games where they're scoring 60 or 70 plus this season, even in games that they lost. And as mentioned, a couple of girls to keep in mind, Anna Byers and Ashcraft, they combined are averaging 33 points, and that's just in games that they have lost. So this is a Pana offense that's going to get production from those two. It's going to be a matter of the Tigers shutting down everyone else around them and getting production from their own offense.
Yeah, we led in scoring on Tuesday night by Gracie Watson with 10, but it's just balanced scoring for the Lady Tigers. Combs generally leads us in scoring, and she may do that again tonight, but any number of girls can definitely step up and lead the way for Coach Tingley and his squad. Probably going to have to get some points out of Deming Hawkins tonight. You're going to have a secondary scorer for sure, because their 2 starters are going to average 30, 35 points. So we're going to have that combined between 2, and then it's going to come down to your second, third, and fourth leading scorers to decide this one here tonight.
Paris has reached this sectional championship game with 3 postseason wins. Sullivan 46-36, Alla 46-34, and Robinson 41-27. Pana gets here with wins over Maroa Forsyth 57-40, Tolono Unity in the regional championship 50-28, and that T-Town game 59-52.
Yeah, scoring really down for the Lady Tigers, just averaging just about 45 points a game here in the postseason. Of course, that's when teams get better and your better defensive teams show up, and the teams are more evenly matched, so that lends itself to that. But they're going to have to put some points on the board tonight for sure.
We are 4 minutes away from this game getting started. We will take a break, send you through a few commercials, be back here to start it on the Para Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality
with 2
exterior
convenient
building
locations
solutions
in Paris
that
and
their customers
Kansas,
and
Templeton
communities
Funeral
can count
Home is
on.
always there,
That's
providing the
Cornerstone
care
Building
and service
Brands
you and
in
your loved
Paris.
ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by
Back here at Pana High School, we listen into the starting lineups. Tigers will be announced first. It'll be the regular starting here in this sectional championship. Trinity Tingley, Caitlin Combs, Kendra Young, Deming Hawkins, and Gracie Watson for the Tigers. Turn the lights off here at Pana, so circle those numbers for Pana's starting lineup as best I can. Some are going to be obvious. Anna Byers, who was mentioned in the pregame show, along with Chloe Ashcraft. Erin Oldie also in the starting lineup. Oldie has 4 games where she scored over 20 points. Did have a high scoring of 29 in one contest. So speaking of players outside of Byers and Ashcraft that the Tigers are going to have to silence tonight, Oldie is definitely one of those.
Yeah, you mentioned Ashcraft. She will patrol that paint all night long. She's got good size and good mobility, so it'll be a fun little matchup between her and Deming. I assume that's the route that they will go. Just got to keep Deming out of foul trouble. If we lose her, that would be a big key for anybody. But if we lose Deming early on to foul trouble, then that will just open the door down in the paint. And Tigers, if they do have one Achilles heel, it is rebounding the basketball and getting second chances. So have to do a good job of staying on the court. Make sure she get a body on her, get her boxed out, because she'll be a force underneath.
Other starters for Pana are Jessica Vaughn, a junior, and Ada Coleman, just a sophomore in this lineup of juniors and seniors. Coleman has a season high of 15 points in one game and is actually coming off of a 12-point performance against T-Town on Tuesday. Young will head to the center of the court for the tip-off, going up against Byers, and we will re-jump. Clock will get reset as a second rolled off. And that's how we get this sectional championship underway. Young and Byers ready once again. This time it's won cleanly by Kendra Young, and we are underway here at Pana. Trinity Tingley will set up the offense for the Tigers. To Young, down low. Nice pass to find Tingley, who had it poked loose out of bounds by Coleman. Stay with the Tigers.
Coleman just a sophomore, but she has quick as a hiccup, that's for sure.
Lob pass to Young, a catch, and it rolls out. The play we are used to seeing on the inbound play doesn't work here, although it was halfway down. Young did a good job of not bringing the ball below her forehead. Unable to score it. Pana into their first set. Byers passes right side, Coleman. Up top, here's Vaughn. Vaughn to the right side. 3 Panthers around the outside of the three-point line. Here's Ashcraft's first touch. She's guarded by Hawkins. Dribbles towards the corner. Lost it for a second, got it back. Here's Byers, guarded by Combs. Byers dribbles up to the wing. Combs stays with her, step for step. Byers, left-handed dribble. Nowhere to go. Maybe got away with a walk. Pass down to the short corner, and there's a turnover. Vaughn lost it. Threw it into the hands of Hawkins. Tingley's pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers.
A lot of nerves on the hardwood tonight to start out. That's for sure. Just pair of turnovers for each. Nothing, no harm done yet.
Obviously, both these teams were here last year. Paris' 22nd sectional appearance. They have 4 sectional championships. Look for number 5 and their first since 2005. Hawkins has it out top for the Tigers. Gives to Combs. Combs guarded by Vaughn. Pass left side Tingley. Further left to Young. Uses a Hawkins screen. Deming rolls. Kendra drives in. Gets to the block. Kicked it out. Deflected by Coleman. And Coleman's almost got a steal again by Tingley. And it'll result in a turnover anyway.
Tingley was going to the ground and grabbed the basketball on the way down. That was the cause for the traveling, but just harassing defense from Pana. Lady Tigers in man-to-man pressure tonight.
Pana in their 21st sectional. They have 4 sectional championships. Obviously last year won it and then got 3rd in the state after losing to Quincy Notre Dame in that game. Quincy Notre Dame, a team still alive in 2A. We'll get to that a little bit later on. Shot was missed on the other end by Pana. Tigers back with it. Watson does a good job of keeping her hand on top of that dribble. And Tingley will reset the offense. Hawkins catches, hands off Tingley, thrown away, right wing, back iron, no good. Combs there for the offensive rebound, put it back up, had it blocked, and it went off of her leg, Pana ball.
Turnover number 3 for the Lady Tigers thus far. Good look that time from Trinity.
Couple minutes gone by here, first quarter. Byers to the top of the key. Dribbles left, again, Combs right with her, and a travel called on Vaughn.
That Byers-Combs matchup is going to be a fun one to watch tonight. Caitlin giving up nothing to Byers. The Byers guarding Watson on the other end.
Combs went over top the screen that time. I assume that will be the strategy throughout the night. Here's Combs on the dribble, lost it, got it back, gave it to Young. Kendra to her left, uses a Deming screen, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Deming.
Their first of the game, they're looking for that. Got a substitution already. Morgan Byers will check in.
Byers, another senior for this Pana squad. If you remember last year, they had 7 seniors from that 3rd place team. This team, also 7 seniors. Byers, hands off to Morgan Byers. Pass up top, here's Coleman. Coleman gets a shot away off the side of the backboard, pulled down by Young. Young to Combs. Combs across half court, no numbers. Has Young streak down the court behind her, and a foul called on Pana.
There's a ticky-tack foul also. Ada Coleman off the bench, going to pick up the first foul for Pana.
Young will inbound from in front of the Pana bench. All 4 other Tigers on this half of the court, but now Combs streaks to the other side. Young's pass was intended for her, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers, inbounding from the opposite side.
Same thing they tried Tuesday night, and it was intercepted as well. Just so much distance to cover on that pass.
Young has it out top, dribbles beyond the volleyball line, now goes right, uses the Hawkins screen, Deming rolls. Kendra had her for a second, unable to get it there. So she hands off to Tingley, back to Young. Left side Combs, 4:50 to play first quarter. Combs jumps from just beyond the free throw line and hits the jumper.
Good shooter's roll that time. First points of the game for Caitlin.
Pana will dribble around the perimeter. That was Morgan Byers with it. handed it off. Now a long three is good from Aaron Aldi.
Long is an understatement. That was between the volleyball line and midcourt.
It took a little over 3 minutes for either team to score. Now both teams have put it in the basket. It's 3-2 Pana. Hawkins, a lob to Combs. She catches and is fouled on her attempt. And that is the second foul on Coleman.
Yeah, she's got both team fouls for Pana off the bench. Combs had a great night shooting at the free throw line on Tuesday night. Hopefully that carries over to tonight as well.
Free throw from Combs is good. Second on the way, also good. Combs goes 2 of 2. It's 4-3 Tigers. Morgan Byers brings it up this time for Pana. Lob down low, sails out of bounds, turnover Pana.
One thing you notice on the last trip, Tigers had the basketball. Deming, as she always does, sets that screen out near the three-point line. She held that for a heartbeat longer, not wanting to get called for that offensive foul again.
Tingley across half court. 4 minutes to play first quarter. Handoff Combs. Combs to the elbow. Kick out Watson. Throwing away. Left wing. It is no good. Rebounded by Payne's Aldi. She will clear. Bring it across half court. Up top, Ashcraft. She stands beyond the volleyball line. Gave it back to Aldi. Now a skip pass into the corner. Thrown away from Coleman and is well long and then kicked out of bounds by Anna Byers. Paris ball.
Yeah, they laid off of Aaron Aldi out near the volleyball stripe where she just knocked it from, and then coach told them to get back in her jersey because she's got that range.
Yet to see Anna Byers or Ashcraft get a good look at the basket. We are a little over halfway through this first quarter. Young passes to Hawkins. Watson flashes up, now cuts through. Pass goes to Combs, top of the key. Watson screens for Tingley, then steps out to catch the pass from Combs. Watson guarded by Byers. Now Tingley. Hawkins cuts through. Young pops up. Catches the pass from Tingley. Three on the way from Kendra Young. It is good.
Great look that time. That ball never left the basket either. Kendra, her first points of the night.
7-3. Tigers lead by 4. Coleman, deep on the right wing, gives to Morgan Byers in the corner. Byers, handoff Anna Byers. Guarded by Combs. Had a step. Switched back the other way. Then handed it off. Now here's Ashcraft on the three-point line. Into the corner. Throwing away from Aldi is no good. Rebounded by Combs. Combs will bring it up herself across half court. Into the corner. Watson hesitated on the three. Drove in. Kicked out Hawkins. Now Combs. Combs gets a lane. Gets to the elbow. Puts a shot up and hits it.
She won't hesitate, that's for sure. Timeout, Pana.
9-3. It'll be a 30-second timeout for Pana. We'll take a quick one with them. It's a sectional championship. Your Tigers lead by 6 on the Para Sports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
.224 left, first quarter. Tigers lead 9-3 and force Pana to call their first timeout of the contest.
Lady Tigers 2 out of 3 from inside the arc, 1 out of 2 from beyond the arc. Perfect at the charity stripe. Recipe for victory. They got to shoot it well tonight, and they have so far.
Panthers up with it. Anna Byers passes right side Coleman. Coleman to Ashcraft. Got Hawkins up in the air, drives it in, and lays it in for 2.
Yeah, if she gets by you, she's going to go to the rim for sure, and there's not too many people that can stop her.
9-5, Tigers lead by 4. Young stands out on the left wing with it. Gave it to Hawkins. Now Watson down low. Young had her shot blocked by Aldi. Ashcraft pulled it down and gave it to Aldi. Back the other way she come. Passes into the short corner. Anna Byers. Head fake. Got past Watson. And back-to-back buckets by the Panther scorers. And it's 9-7. Tingley across half court, guarded by Coleman. Coleman playing with those two fouls. Into the corner. Watson, a three on the way is no good. Rattle around and out. Coleman a rebound. She'll bring it up for Pana this time. Slow things down at the volleyball line. Passes left side, Byers. Anna Byers dribbles to the midcourt logo. Morgan Byers catches. Coleman, now Ashcraft. Hawkins played a few feet off. Ashcraft got rid of it, now gets it back. Ashcraft goes to work. Back turn towards the basket. Hawkins poked it loose. Ashcraft got it back. Kick out Morgan Byers. Minute to play first quarter. Handoff Aldi into the corner. Ashcraft. She's going to fire the three and miss it. Just a bit too strong. Watson just able to get a hand on the rebound. Swatted out to Young, who dribbles it up the court and then threw it out of bounds looking for Combs.
Yeah, Combs has stopped. She was wide open on that left block. Kendra anticipated her going on to the basket. Fourth turnover tonight for Lady Tigers. Pair of substitutions for Pana. Kennedy Bowker will check in. Giving Byers a breather here in the final 46.
Pana a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Tingley comes up to guard the Pana ball handler and Coleman, who passed to Morgan Byers. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers.
Good job on the double team that time by Gracie coming up. And her length creates some passing problems for Pana.
Morgan Byers to inbound. Finds Ashcraft. Pressured by Watson.
Again, she tipped it out.
31.1 left now. Ashcraft to inbound. Still looking. Finds Morgan Byers and gets it back. Back to Byers, guarded by Combs. Morgan Byers lost it for a second, gave it to Ashcraft now. Guarded beyond the three-point line by Watson. Aldi, back to Byers, double dribble.
Yeah, Morgan does not want to put that left hand on the basketball. That's pretty evident. That time she did while the right hand was on it. Fourth turnover for Pana.
18.1. Now the Tigers have a chance to extend this lead headed into the second. Tingley with it, dribbles in the backcourt. Crosses the midcourt stripe with 11 seconds left. Tingley lobs to Young. Watson cuts through. Here's Tingley thrown away. Right wing is good. Big time shot for Trinity Tingley. Aldi with it. Will not get a shot away from half court. And we will head into the break. 12-7 between quarters. We'll take a pause here on the Paris Sports Network and be back with that second quarter.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Second quarter ready to start. Tigers lead 12-7 over Pana. Pana will start with the ball.
Boy, what a huge three to end that quarter from Trinity Tingley. Give the Lady Tigers a 5-point lead.
Hadowski has checked in for Pana. She passed to Byers. Panthers work it into the lane. Now kick out Ashcraft. She gets a runner up as she was headed to her left through the lane. Missed it. Rebounded by Tingley. Gave it to Watson. Now Young. No numbers for the Tigers. Young will pass to Hawkins in the corner. Kick out Watson, top of the key. Now Tingley. Here's Combs. Combs in the midcourt logo. Passes to Young. Young lobs to Combs. A dribble, picked it up. Trying to find Young and does. Young a dribble up with a shot, no good. Weak side rebound by Anna Byers. Byers across half court. Guarded by Combs. She'll try to get to the baseline. Does. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound was deflected by Young, pulled down by Watson. Minute gone by, second quarter. Combs across half court, gives to Young. Kendra dribbles, gives to Hawkins. Deming passes backwards to Tingley, a three straight away, and it's good again for Trinity Tingley.
Trinity, the last 6 points for Lady Tigers. Biggest lead of the night.
15-7. Anna Byers for Pana, dribbles out top, pass left side. Hadowski has it, picked up her dribble, gave it to Anna Byers. Byers, a handoff to Aldi, and she's fouled by Combs.
Yeah, Caitlin will pick up her first, 25 feet away from the basket. That's the second on the Lady Tigers.
Byers will inbound to Hadowski. Dribbles to the top of the key, back to Byers. Guarded by Combs. Combs again over the screen. Byers gets a shot away and hits it from inside the lane.
Yeah, good looking running jump shot. The time Byers has that ability to create her own shot.
15-9, 6:10 to play, second quarter. Combs right wing, uses a Young screen. Young rolls, kick out Hawkins. Deming looking down low, now waits for Young to pop up to the elbow, then cuts through, catches the pass, misses the shot from the block, and a foul call on the rebound.
Yeah, Gracie's going to be whistled for that over the back. Her first, third on the Lady Tigers. Great pass that time from Kendra, and a good catch in traffic by Deming, just a little bit too far underneath the rim that time. Another substitution is Ada Coleman will check in. She's got 2 fouls, though. See how long Coach Braden leaves her out there.
15-9, 5:58 to play, second quarter. Byers across half court with it. Combs again gets around rather easily the Ashcraft screen. Byers left wing, crosses over, lob down the to Ashcraft, who catches, goes up with a shot, missed it. Actually hit the bottom of the rim, pulled down by Young. Given to Watson, now Tingley. Tingley directing traffic, gets across half court. Coach Tingley using a board with the play call on it to battle the noise here at Pana High School. That doesn't help. Turnover Tigers.
Yeah, that play wasn't on the whiteboard for sure. 5th turnover for the Lady Tigers.
Byers will jog it up this time for Pana. To the top of the key, guarded by Combs. Gets to the block, spins around right into Deming Hawkins, give it to Ashcraft. Now Aldi deep on the left wing, guarded by Watson. Gracie all over her. Aldi had to get rid of it and does to Coleman. Coleman out top, Vaughn. Pass to Ashcraft. Watson nearly had a steal. It had an easy 2, but wasn't to be. Ashcraft got rid of it. Byers to Vaughn. To Ashcraft, mishandled. Still gets a shot away, but missed it. Rebounded by Deming Hawkins. 4:45 to play, second quarter. Tingley will walk it up. Passes to Watson. Young near side. Young to her left, off of a Hawkins screen. Spins around, here's Combs. Combs. Young to Watson. Watson steps back beyond the three-point line. Gives to Young in the corner. Young, a skip pass to Combs. Up top, Tingley. Another 3 on the way from Trinity Tingley. No good on that one. Byers a rebound, and she will clear. Up to the right wing. Met by Combs there. Hands it off to Aldi. Aldi into the corner. Coleman drives baseline. Gives to Ashcraft, who gets away a left-handed layup and missed that one. Another point-blank opportunity results in 0 points for Pana. Tingley brings it up. Has to roll it out to Deming Hawkins, who gives to Young. Young to Watson. Byers all over Watson. Gracie gave it to Young. Now Kendra directs traffic. Pass to Watson. Combs cuts along the free throw line, catches the bounce pass, gets to the block, and her pass was deflected out of bounds by Ashcraft.
Just 5 points thus far between the two teams in this quarter. Reagan McLaughlin will check in. The freshman will see her first action, giving a breather to Chloe Ashcraft, and they're not giving up any size when she comes in.
Pana has already subbed more in this game than they did in the Tuesday night contest with Tia Topless. Here's a 3 from the left wing. Kendra Young, no good. She will follow Oldie down into the corner for the rebound. Oldie pulls it down and gives it to Byers. Byers to the top of the key, uses a screen, picks up her dribble. Now it's to find a teammate. Does in Coleman. Tigers switch. Combs picks up Coleman. Into the corner. Byers has space. She'll take the three and miss it. Young pulls down the board. Tingley across half court. Lobs one to Combs, who is unable to save it.
Sixth turnover. Yeah, matches their total from Tuesday night already. Short break for Chloe Ashcraft. She's back on.
.255 left before halftime. 15-9, Tigers lead. Byers dribbles right. Picks up her dribble, gives to Coleman. Now Ashcraft. Coach Braden upset with how the offense is currently running.
Oh, my God.
Foul called on the Tigers. I assume it's because two hands.
It wasn't. I was watching her the whole time. Second foul on Deming Hawkins.
There was definitely no advantage to be played for Deming in the play, so no reason for a call. It's made anyway. Pana will inbound from under their own basket. Here's a long three by Coleman, no good. Rebound deflected, picked up by Deming. Deming's second foul. She's played with two often in her career. No worries there. She sets a screen for Combs, who gets an open look at a three, missed it. Rebounded by Byers of Pana. Byers across half court. Spins around, picks up her dribble, passes into the corner, Vaughn. Vaughn a handoff to Aldi. Aldi down low to Ashcraft, and it's taken away. Combs is rolled up on. She appears to be all right. Foul called. It'll be on Ashcraft.
Yeah, that could have got really ugly. It's going to be a turnover, and it's going to be a foul on Ashcraft. That'll be her first. Third on the team. Fifth turnover of the night for Pana. Taylor Clark will check in, giving Deming a breather with her two fouls. One foul, I should say.
2 minutes to play before halftime. Combs walks it up for the Tigers. Gives to Young at the elbow. Kendra up top to Watson, who has to catch it through the hands of Byers. Gave it to Tingley, and an illegal screen called on the Tigers.
Yeah, second illegal screen call of the night against the Lady Tigers, second on Gracie Watson. So Watson and Hawkins both with two fouls apiece. Decision time for Coach Tingley, and that's made. Peyton Smith will check in.
Peyton played for maybe just a minute in Tuesday night's contest. Sophomore that's played very solid minutes on this varsity team throughout the year. Now has the assignment of guarding Ashcraft. Morgan Byers gives to Ashcraft. Peyton fights through a few screens. Pass into the corner. A three from Morgan Byers. No good. Rebounded by Tingley. Trinity gave it to Young. Up ahead to Combs, who gets it after a deflection. She'll drive in and go through Aldi, and no foul called, as there was a lot of contact.
And hit on three separate occasions down the court that time. Nothing called.
Combs has it right wing. Tigers still with it after the offensive rebound. Approaching a minute to play. Tingley fires another three. Missed it. Combs an offensive rebound. Combs has Tingley behind her instead of skip pass to Young. Taylor Clark also in the game for the Tigers. She stands at the elbow. Clark and Smith at the elbows. Combs backs it away. Has Byers all over her. Count is on. Pass it to Smith. Here's Tingley on the cut. Wrap around pass to Taylor Clark, and she's fouled.
Did find that time by Trinity. She had nowhere to go with it, resulting in a foul from Morgan Byers, her first. Just the fourth on Pana. Fast-moving first half.
Tingley will inbound front of the Tiger basket after Young set a screen. She set up on the block in front of Ashcraft. Ashcraft was able to deflect the pass back out of bounds. Tingley will try it again.
Could have been a second on Ashcraft as well. Not called.
Tingley looking. Lobs up top to Clark. 45 seconds left. Second quarter. Clark tied up by Byers, and it's called.
Cannot show a player like Byers the basketball. She will take it away from me every time. It'll stay with us, but got to take care of that basketball.
Hadowski checks back in for Pana. She'll replace Coleman in her 2 fouls. Hadowski will guard Tingley. Young to inbound for Paris on the far sideline. Has Clark. Finds her on the wing. Again guarded by Byers. Clark dribbles a few times and picks it up. Has to find a teammate. Does, and Combs. 33 seconds left. Combs dribbles out top. Guarded by Morgan Byers. Combs with the midcourt logo. Byers plays off. There is no count. Now there is. Combs dribbling with her left hand. Gets to the wing. Now backwards. Down to 18 seconds left. Combs is fouled by Byers, and it's called.
Second on Morgan Byers. 5th on Pana. Lady Tigers just trying to eat the last 90 seconds off this clock to end the half with the lead. A series of fouls and turnovers and other things. The ball's not crossed midcourt for quite a while.
Young will inbound. Here is Caitlin Combs. Down to 12 seconds to play before halftime. Combs guarded by Byers. 8 seconds. Combs dribbles to her right. Lost control of it. Young will fight for it in the corner. Picks it up. 3 seconds left. To throw on the way from Caitlin Combs is good. Caitlin Combs will end the first half on a big shot from the corner. Kendra Young picks up the hustle play and an assist. That'll send the Tigers into the break with a 9-point advantage. It's 18-9 on the Para Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a 5th quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We're at halftime at the Pana Sectional here in the championship game where your Tigers lead 18-9. A couple of big-time threes to end both the first and the second quarter. And here they are. Tigers find themselves up by 9.
Yeah, first half stats brought to you by Templeton Funeral Home and White Sheet Metal. Pana Lady Panthers guilty of 5 turnovers in that first half. Not a lot of stats for them. Just 3 out of 10 from the inside the arc for 30%. 2 out of 8 from beyond, or 1 out of 8 from beyond, for 18%. They were led in scoring by Anna Byers with 4, 3 for Aaron Aldi, and 2 for Chloe Ashcraft. Morgan Byers and Ada Coleman with 2 fouls apiece for Pana. For your Lady Tigers, they were guilty of 6 turnovers, just 1, though, in that second period. They were 2 out of 5 from inside the arc, 40%. 4 out of 10 from beyond the arc for 40%. That matches about their season average, 4.5 3-pointers made on or per game throughout the season, and a perfect 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Caitlin Combs leads the way for the Lady Tigers with 9 points, 6 points for Trinity Tingley, and 3 for Kendra Young. Hawkins and Gracie Watson each with 2 fouls apiece. And that is the way it is. Pana likes to get to the charity stripe where they shoot 70% as a team, which is just outstanding for boys or girls high school basketball. Unable to get there yet. Average about 40% from the field and just about 30%. So they like to get a lot of shots up inside the arc, but they've only got 10 and only made 3 of them.
This 9-point cushion is a lot more comfortable. Mentioned the 1-point cushion that the Tigers had a year ago. So 9-point advantage, 18-9. Holding this powerful Pana offense only to 9 points in that first half. So we are a few minutes away from starting the second half and seeing if that can continue. A few scores to update you on from around the state. In 1A, Neoga leading Tuscola 20-15 at the end of the first half. Then another 1A score that I'm keeping an eye on. Edwards County has a very good team. Actually got I think just a group of seniors, very athletic for girls. I think even the boys programs are pretty good this year for Edwards County. I know their volleyball team was. They currently trail by 5 in the first quarter, 12-7. Also an old LIC foe, Edwards County, so they keep on playing. The Tigers come back out onto the court. And then 2A scores. Quincy Notre Dame is up 21-9 over Camp Point. Central Southeastern, the team that the Tigers lost to in the championship game of that Bloomington tournament. And then the other score to keep an eye on is Breeze Mater Dei versus Breeze Central. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game Monday night at 7 p.m. in Salem. Current score of that one, Breeze Central leads 18-14 over Mater Dei.
We will have that game for you one way or the other on Monday evening, provided that the Lady Tigers take care of business here in the final 16 minutes. Make sure if you haven't yet that you subscribe to our channel and hit that like button, that thumbs up button. That helps us out tremendously. Also, make sure you share all these and hit that notification bell so you know when we do go live. As busy as you thought basketball was, we're about to get really busy here coming up in 2.5 weeks when softball and baseball starts. So if you'd like to join us either as a sponsor or just a one-time donor and affiliate sponsor, feel free to do that. Reach out to one of us. We will be more than happy to set you in the right direction. We thank you so much to our sponsors for allowing us to bring you every game this season, and especially here in the postseason. And we are ready for third quarter basketball here.
Tigers and Panthers back out on the court after final instructions by their coaches. Dave Tingley in his third sectional championship game. Coach Jan Braden for Pana, yet to mention that this is his first season, even though he's had 22 years of coaching experience. Retired law enforcement officer, been at St. Anthony. Their previous coach, who had a crazy amount of success here at Pana, actually stepped down mid-season because of a comment made by Pana's athletic director for his hearing impairment. Interesting enough. On the court, Kendra Young starts the half off with a block for the first Panthers shot, and then a foul called on Pana.
Big time block that time by Kendra. Frustration foul for Chloe Ashcraft. That's her second, first of the half for Pana.
Young inbounds to Watson. Full court pressure from Pana. Pass goes to Hawkins. Backwards to Tingley. And Trinity will slow things down for the Tiger offense. Bit of trouble getting across half court. Finally does. Passes right side. Dimming Hawkins. Hawkins stands. Passes up top. Here's Combs, who backs away. Guarded by Anna Byers. Excuse me, that's Vaughn. Pass left side to Young. Young dribbles with it beyond the volleyball line. Guarded by Oldie. Gets pushed off, but no call. Passes to Hawkins. Lobs to Watson. Kick out Combs. Still guarded by Vaughn. Combs dribbles backwards towards the midcourt stripe and will reset the offense. 4 Tigers beyond the three-point line, and here's a loose ball, jump ball called. It'll stay with Paris. Fortunate not to give it up there.
Tigers in no hurry, obviously, with the lead that they have. Going to take care of the basketball and really be selective in their shots in the second half.
Young's pass into the backcourt connects with Combs. Combs dribbles right along the line, guarded by Vaughn. Now she'll drive in. She has a lane, gets bumped. No foul called. Off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Byers. Byers stood her ground. Nothing was called. She had it. Handed it off to Coleman. Coleman to her right, uses an Oldie screen to get rid of Combs, and then Combs will dive on the deck and tie up Oldie.
Returning the favor, ball batted away. That time by Watson. Gracie's doing a great job on the defensive end tonight. Yet to reach a scoring column, but more than making up for that.
Coleman in the corner, baseline drive, kick out to Ashcraft. Ashcraft has a lane to her right, didn't take it. She was looking for Byers the whole time. Does find her. 3 on the way. Anna Byers left it short. Ashcraft there for the rebound. Collects and puts it back up for 2. (18-11). Tigers lead by 7. Tingley across half court. Pana's defense has definitely picked up the pace here in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter. Combs to the left wing and a foul call.
A reach foul on Jessica Vaughn. That'll be her first. Second on Pana.
Young stands between the Tiger bench and the scorer's table. She will inbound. Gives to Tingley. Tingley holds, stands there until Coleman comes out. Count is on. Tingley will dribble. To her right, hand off Combs. Combs Between the legs dribble down the left side of the lane. Gets a clean look at a layup. Missed it. Rebounded by Ashcraft. Given to Byers. Byers to the right wing. Dribbles left. Uses an Ashcraft screen. Kick out Vaughn. Down low. Here's Coleman. Short corner jumper is no good. Rebounded by Ashcraft. Put back. There's 2 in a row for Ashcraft.
Yeah, Ashcraft's size is just taking over here in the second half. A couple of offensive rebounds. A couple of buckets.
18-13. Combs to the free throw line. Kick out Young. Then sets a screen for Kendra. Young to her left. Gives to Hawkins short corner. Pass up top. Watson to the elbow. Gave it to Deming. Here's Kendra at the free throw line. Catches one dribble. Shot up. No good, but a foul called.
Pretty good defense for the most part by Aldi, but smart move that time by Kendra to jump up and through her arms. That'll be the first on Aldi. First free throws of the night for Kendra.
First free throw from Young is no good.
Vivian Moore will check in, see her first action of the night. Also coming on, Jenna Hadowski.
Young will have a second. And connects to give the Tigers their first point of the second half. 5 minutes to play, third quarter. 19-13 Tigers lead. Hadowski passes right. Anna Byers. Guarded by Combs. Left side, Oldie. Oldie hands off to Hadowski. Lost it for a second, got it back. Oldie, baseline drive. She will get a layup off and is fouled.
Yeah, it'll be the third on Deming. No choice there. That was an easy layup, as Aldi could have done whatever she wanted on that baseline. First free throws of the night for Pana.
No good on the first attempt. Second on the way. Missed that one. Rebounded by Combs.
Put a pin in that one. Somebody to foul later if we need to.
Combs hounded by Byers. Gets around her, then is carried for a carry.
Yeah, she did. 7th turnover for Lady Tigers, first this half.
(19-13), 4:30 third quarter. Byers up with it for Pana. Hand off Hadowski. Poked loose, nearly stolen by Combs. Hadowski got it back. Now tries to get it to Coleman. Deflected, out of bounds, last touch by Coleman.
Was a heck of a play by Hadowski just to keep that alive and to get rid of it. Poked away though. It'll go to Lady Tigers. Turnover number 6 for Pana.
Combs read it well. Knew that Hadowski was going to find a teammate and sprinted towards Coleman. Got her hands up in time. Got the first piece of it. Coleman got the second and the last piece of it. Young having trouble inbounding it on the ensuing inbound. Got it to Tingley, who had it poked loose, and then it's called for a travel.
People don't just fall down with a basketball in their arms. They got to be forced or knocked down. She was that time, but it's turnover number 8.
Pana will inbound from in front of their own basket. Hadowski inbounds to Byers. Byers into the corner, Coleman. Up top, Hadowski. Dribbles a couple times and gives back to Byers.
That's
Byers.
That's a double dribble.
Call for the double dribble.
She had that hesitation in her, just forgot to put the ball on the deck before she took a couple steps. This pressure, or this full court pressure has been giving us fits here second half.
Young inbounds to Tingley. Trinity passes to Watson, nearly stolen by Byers, who was just a half a second late. Watson breaks the pressure, then gives to Tingley. We are halfway through this third quarter. Young passes right to Watson. Smith up to set a screen. Peyton Smith back into the game. Watson drives in, kick out Combs, had her jump shot blocked. Pulled down by Byers. Here comes Hadowski. Crossed half court, left side, Oldie, a three from the left wing is no good. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Gracie Watson. Tingley dribbles with it across half court. Long bounce pass to Caitlin Combs, left wing. To her right, uses a Smith screen. Combs, she'll drive in down the right side of the lane. Shot up, no foul called, as again Byers is playing defense. Missed the shot, rebounded by Byers. Anna Byers, Euro step, shot away, and travel call.
Not sure about that one. Break for the Lady Tigers, 8 turnovers apiece. Kinley Backrell will quickly check in as Byers catches her breath.
Young inbounds to Combs. Combs against Tadowski, gets around her easily. To the elbow, kick out Watson, 3 on the way. Gracie Watson, it is good. Back to a 9-point lead, under 3 to play, third quarter. Tadowski across half court. Pass to right side, Bowker. Into the corner, Coleman. Out top, Aldi. Looks down low. Smith plays good defense on Ashcraft, and a travel called on Tadowski.
3 trips with turnovers for Pana. They're up to 9 now. Morgan Byers will check back in. Well, I hate to see Hadowski go off because that was a matchup that the Lady Tigers could have really taken advantage of her guarding Combs.
Young looking to inbound, finds Watson. Watson dribbling against Bowker, has trouble with it, but a foul called on Bowker.
It'll be her first, 4th on Pana.
Young to inbound, gives to Combs. Combs guarded by Morgan Byers. Combs across half court. Patient with it, dribbles on the volleyball line, now goes right. Dribbles towards Young. Young sets a screen. Combs picked up her dribble, gave it to Young on the wing. Now Tingley on the wing. Trinity behind the back dribble, gets in the lane, floats one up. It will not go, falls short, but a foul is called.
Good one-on-one move that time by Trinity. Created space. That gap closed quickly, but Ada Coleman is going to be whistled for her 3rd foul. So Trinity will try her hand at the line, first time tonight.
No good on the first.
Vivian will check in, giving Combs. Guarantee you a very short break.
2:10 left, third quarter. Second free throw from Tingley is good. The Tigers have extended this lead out to 10. And a timeout will be called by Coach Braden of Pana. 23-13, Tigers lead by 10, 2:08 left, third quarter. We'll take a break and be back after the 60-second timeout on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
23-13, Tigers lead by 10. 2:08 left to play, third quarter. We come out of this timeout.
Combs back on the court for Lady Tigers. Vivian will stay out, so Tingley has come off for a breather.
Pana answers that with Anna Byers checking back in. Assume she'll play the rest of the way for this Panther squad. She has the ball now and gets across half court. Combs picks her up at the top of the key. Byers gets around the defense and finds Ashcraft on the opposite block, who finishes for 2.
They've done that a time or two throughout their career. You can tell that Byers turned that corner and knew that Ashcraft will be there open.
23-15, and then as the Tigers tried to break the pressure, Kendra Young threw one across the court. It was just a bit too hot to handle for Vivian Moore. Bounced off of her hands, out of bounds, turnover Tigers.
That will bring Trinity back into the game. 9 turnovers on the night for the Tigers.
1:45 left, third quarter. Byers dribbles left to the wing. Handoff Coleman. A 3 on the way from the corner is straight through for Coleman.
Second made three-pointer and 11 attempts.
23-18, nearly another turnover from Young as Smith saves it in the far corner from going out of bounds. Tigers reset the offense. Watson, a wide open look at a three, never thought about it. Pass up top, Tingley. All 5 Tigers beyond the perimeter as Tingley dribbles to the midcourt logo. Now to her left, gives to Smith. Smith, not comfortable herself with the ball, gives back to Tingley quickly. Trinity has the count on, guarded by Coleman, now starts to dribble. Dribbles to her right, back the other way, double team, has to find a teammate, picked up her dribble, bounce pass, but before that was made, a timeout called by Coach Dave Tingley. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with him. It's 23-18, 58 seconds left on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
It'll be Paris ball out of this timeout. 23-18. Tigers lead by 5, but Pana sensing some momentum as we get set to enter the final 8 minutes of this one. Just 58.9 left in the third.
Payne's outscored us 9-5 in this quarter and cut that lead down to 5, as close as it's been since the first quarter.
Young will inbound, opposite side of the team benches. Whistle blows and a offensive foul called.
Peyton Smith will be called for that, setting a back screen for Watson. Screens are not allowed in Pana.
Panthers with it. Byers across half court. Goes right. Now back left. Picked up by Young. Spins around into the lane. Floats a shot. I missed it, but got her own miss. Combs knocked it out of her hands into the hands of Morgan Byers. Oldie passed down low over the head of Ashcraft, out of bounds.
Break there for Lady Tigers. 10th turnover tonight for Pana, and Deming will come in for the final possession, hopefully for Lady Tigers in this quarter. Let's finish it like we did the first 2 quarters, right?
40.3 left. Inbound pass goes to Tingley, to Young, up ahead to Combs. Combs had a lane. Will now drive baseline. Opposite side pass to Gracie Watson. A 3 on the way. It's good.
That'll do. Second 3 of the night for Gracie.
Watson was ready to shoot that time and drilled it, but then picks up a foul on the other end.
Third of the night for Gracie. Third on the Lady Tigers. Once again, a foul. 25+ feet away from the basket.
26-18. Inbound pass from Morgan Byers goes to Anna Byers. Now Morgan Byers sets an illegal screen herself.
I'm telling you, there must be an ordinance in Pana against screens. First one, or third of the night for Morgan Byers. 6th on Pana.
10 seconds left. Combs with it in the backcourt, guarded by Morgan Byers across half court. 6 seconds left. Combs finds Hawkins cutting on the baseline, who catches and is blocked on her shot attempt, but a foul is called.
That'll be a third on Chloe Ashcraft. Big foul at the buzzer. Deming will head to the free throw line.
Hawkins at the line, 2 free throws on the way. First one is good.
Her first point of the evening. Vivian Moore will check back in. Peyton will come in for Deming.
Second free throw and a chance to get this lead back out to 10 is no good. Rebounded by Morgan Byers. 2 seconds left. Her pass is deflected by Vivian Moore. Morgan Byers got it back. No shot attempt, and will head to the 4th and final quarter of this sectional championship. 8 minutes to go, and your Tigers lead 27-18.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes.
Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
8 minutes to go to decide who moves on to Salem Monday night. A chance at a super sectional. Tigers lead by 9, 27-18. Will start with the ball.
No damage done in that third quarter. Each team scoring 9. Lady Tigers, Hawkins and Watson with 3. Payne's got 3 ladies with 3 fouls.
Combs passes to Young. Young looking, finds Tingley. Hawkins cuts through the lane, now up to set a screen. Tingley goes the other way, now back towards Dimon. Picks up her dribble before she got there. Gave it to Combs, who will settle things down and reset the offense. Pass to Hawkins. Hawkins a handoff to Combs. Combs to the short corner, picks up her dribble. Out top Young. Kendra picks up hers, gave it to Tingley, who dribbles at the midcourt logo. Another play call comes in from Coach Tingley. Lob pass to Young. Kendra Young at the elbow. She'll dribble a few times with the right hand. Picks it up. Shovel pass to Watson out top. Now left side Combs. Combs around Morgan Byers and is fouled.
1 bonus for Lady Tigers. Combs perfect 2 out of 2 from the line in that first quarter. Foul will be on Morgan Byers. That will be her 4th. And she will come out immediately. Kennedy Backer will check in for her.
Combs at the line. First free throw is no good. Rebounded by Byers. Saved it. Threw it into Ashcraft, who lost the initial rebound. Pana with it. Minute gone by, fourth quarter. Byers guarded by Combs. Dribbles left. Switched off. Combs to Watson. Now passes out top to Coleman. Coleman beyond the volleyball line. Spins around Combs, gets a shot away in the lane. Missed it. Too strong. Rebounded by Kendra Young, who is called for a travel.
10th turnover of the night for the Lady Tigers. Both teams with 10. We're not going to make it to 50, Clay, unless we have double overtime. That's what we talk about, maybe this being a high-scoring one, just going the opposite, low scoring as you can get.
One of Pana's losses came at the hands of Lincoln, who held them to only 28 points. As here's Ashcraft scoring 2. That's all she had in that Lincoln loss was 2 points. Byers finished with 8. Tiger defense has done a job that's been good enough here tonight on those 2 so far. They do have 20. It's 27-20. A shot missed by Combs as she floated one up from the right side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Pana. 6:20 back the other way. Panthers miss a layup as Bowker had it at point blank on the left block. Combs passes up ahead to Watson. Gracie dribbles on the left wing. Up top, Young. Young dribbles, picks it up, gives to Hawkins. Bowker denying Combs the ball. So Tingley finds herself with it, dribbling backwards to the logo. Tingley sets up the offense, picked up her dribble out there. Pass left side, and Combs is hammered.
Yeah, pass interference that time. Kennedy Bowker will pick up her second. 9th on Pana. We'll try this again from the line.
Still a 1-on-1 opportunity for Combs. Front end is good.
First points of the quarter for the Tigers.
Second free throw is also good. Combs goes 2 of 2. 29-20. Anna Byers brings it up for Pana. Dribbles left, guarded by Combs. Hands off to Coleman. Tigers switch on defense. A long three by Aldi is good from the left wing.
About the same distance as the one she hit in the first half.
29-23, and then a foul called on Pana in the backcourt.
Yeah, as fast as that first half went, this second half's going to take quite a while. Kinley Bowker will pick up her third, 10th, so we're shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Combs back to the line, making her first.
Give her 12 on the night, leading all scorers.
Second on the way, also good. 31-23, 5:22 to play in this sectional championship. Byers to her left has a clean look on the jump stop pull up, but it won't go. Rebound pulled down by Combs. Bowker tries to rip it away. A jump ball called. It will stay with Pana.
Smallest dog in the fight down there getting a big board, tie up. It will stay with Pana, but possession arrow and 2 free throws the rest of the way for the Tigers.
Bowker looking, threw it into traffic. Young had a hand on it, and another jump ball.
That will be a turnover for Pana. Timeout, 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with them and be back here with 5:12 left, fourth quarter. Tigers lead 31-23.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is
5:12 left to play. 31-23. Tigers lead by 8, and they will have the ball out of this break.
Yeah, just 5 points in this quarter for Pana. Lady Tigers not really needing to score, but it looks like the rest of their points are going to come from the free throw line if Pana has anything to say about it.
Full court pressure by Pana. They come up to double team Combs, who gives to Young. Now up ahead Tingley. Back to Young. Left side Combs. Into the front court. Gracie Watson catches. She'll dribble with the left hand. Picks it up. Now back out Combs. Combs will dribble backwards. Anna Byers comes up to pressure. Combs to the right wing. Gets around Byers. Cross the lane. Fires one to Watson, who holds on to it. Kick out Hawkins. Watson had it in the corner. Open for a three. Didn't take it. Instead dribbles out. Hawkins sets a screen that Bowker runs through. No foul called. Would have been on the defensive player, if anything. Tigers still through their offense. Young right wing. Count was on. She's separated. Gives to Combs. Shot up from the short corner, and Caitlin Combs makes it.
Just the third 2-point basket of the night for Lady Tigers.
That shot is tough enough when you're standing still. Caitlin Combs had a full head of steam towards the basket and was drifting towards the rim when she made it. On the other end, a foul called on the shooting attempt by Ashcraft.
That'll be on Kendra. That'll be her first. Shooting foul, though, as you mentioned. Ashcraft will head the line. Just the third and fourth free throws of the night for Pana.
Ashcraft at the line. Her first free throw is no good.
Podowski will check back in for Pana. Giving a breather to Aldi. Only made 2 baskets tonight at Aldi. Both of them were deep threes, though.
Second free throw is good from Ashcraft. 33-24. Tigers again face the full court pressure. Combs with it on the pass from Young. Combs gets into the lane. Had a look at a layup. Didn't take it. Kicked it out. Tigers will run some clock. 4 minutes to play. Combs deep in the right wing. Young set a screen, then rolled, and a foul called on Pana.
That'll be on Anna Byers. That'll just be her first. But 2 more chances for Lady Tigers.
First free throw from Combs, rattles around and through.
16th point of the night for Caitlin. Coming back in, Jessica Vaughn should give a break to Kennedy Bowker.
Ten-point lead. Second free throw from Combs makes it 11. 35-24, under 4 minutes to play. Anna Byers up with it for Pana. Dribbles to the left wing. Into the corner, handoff Coleman. Coleman dribbles to the wing, now into the lane. Kick out Ashcraft. Head fake, gets to the block, puts a shot up over Young, maybe partially deflected, at least altered by Kendra Young. Taken away by Deming Hawkins, who gave it to Watson, and a timeout called by Coach Dave Tingley. 30-second timeout. We'll send you through one commercial. 3:37 left in this one. Tigers lead by 11.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Tigers lead 35-24, 3:37 left. That's all that's between them and a trip to Salem on Monday. Young will inbound, gives to Tingley, quickly back to Young before the double team comes. Pass to Combs, breaks the pressure. Passes backwards to Tingley. Trinity will set things up, a lob pass to the right wing. Here's Caitlin Combs. Combs up top to Hawkins. Left side Tingley. Passing and dribbling should be on display for as much as the Tigers can handle this offensive possession. Watson with the ball in her hand. Dribbled with her left hand a few times and gave it to Tingley. Tingley dribbles on the volleyball line. Pass to Young. Young right side Watson. Combs stands on the opposite side of the court. Comes up to get the handoff. Shovel pass from Watson. Now she'll dribble with her right. Down low, here's Hawkins, catches and scores it on the reverse layup.
What a time for your first basket of the night. Deming Hawkins on the backdoor cut. Great find by Combs.
37-24, 2:40 to play. Byers pull up three, left wing, no good. Rebounded by Watson, who had an excellent box out.
Yeah, one-handed rebound that time by Gracie. Go, go.
Pass up ahead to Young by Combs. Kick out Watson. Tingley now standing beyond the volleyball line, holds on to it. Paris crowd makes some noise. Tingley's pass was deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers.
What a luxury to have 5 ball handlers on the floor at a time. That's what Tingley has got right now. You're trying to milk a clock. Nobody better than Lady Tigers to do that. Cooper Greason will come on, her first action of the night. In there to hack, no doubt.
Young will inbound, looking for Tingley. Finds her. She's fouled, nothing called. Pass to Young. She's fouled, nothing called. Young dribbling beyond the volleyball line. Pass right side, Combs. Combs gets around Hadowski, and she is fouled. I'm going to say no shot.
It's two shots anyway. That foul will be on Hadowski, her first. Combs back to the line. Payne is trying to foul and just clobbering us. Nothing called. Finally do get a foul after we run about 15 seconds off.
First free throw from Combs is no good.
Coming back on for offense, Morgan Byers. She does have 4 fouls.
Second on the way is good. 38-24. It's a 14-point advantage for the Tigers in this sectional championship. Byers dribbles left, lost it. It's picked up by Dressen of Pana. Morgan Byers had it for a second. Now Anna Byers driving in, gets around 3 Tigers and scores it from the left side. 38-26. Tingley gave it to Combs. Combs is fouled, shoved to the ground. Lays for a second, holding her head. We'll pause here to check on Caitlin. Teammates help her up. I'm sure the officials will have her looked at since she held onto her head for a second. They're sorting out the foul and maybe who's going to shoot it for the Tigers.
Yeah, she'll have to come off the court. Vivian Moore will check in to shoot the free throw, or they get to select whoever's shooting the free throws for an injury. Looks like Trinity will come to the line.
(38-26), and it actually will be Vivian Moore stepping to the line. Combs already set to check back in. Discussion among the officials now. 1:44 left. Now, Vivian's getting word from the official. Not sure what that might be explaining, but Vivian does step to the line. Catch and a spin on the ball. She's ready to shoot on the way and off to the right on the first attempt. She'll have a second.
Tough spot to come in for Vivian. Feel for her.
Shake of both hands. Now back to the line she goes. On the way. That one is good. Pure from Moore on that shot attempt. 39-26, 13-point game, 1:35 to play. Anna Byers picks up her dribble. Looking, passes up top. Here's a catch by Morgan Byers. Dribbled in, then picked it up. Gave it to Coleman in the corner. Out to Anna Byers. Anna Byers. No, she's looking to get any type of shot away. And, oh, goodness, they called a foul on Vivian Moore, who had it poked loose. Nearly had a steal, but they're going to call her for a foul.
Yeah, just the fifth on the Lady Tigers. Caitlin will check back in now. Still Tiger defense not allowing any looks. Payne's got to throw some shots up, and they just have no space to get anything up.
Anna Byers catches the inbound pass. Handoff, Holdy. A long three straightaway this time is no good. Anna Byers a rebound, however. Her putback will not go. Combs rips it away from Ashcraft, and then is fouled by Holdy.
Looks like you guys are going to have some plans for Monday evening. 71 seconds left in this one. 13-point lead for Lady Tigers. Chance to add to it with the clock stopped.
First free throw from Combs is good.
.19 points, looking for 20 here.
Left it just short, rebounded by Anna Byers. Byers across half court. Stopped the wing. Stopped by Caitlin Combs. Has to get rid of it to Morgan Byers. In the corner, Ashcraft. Ashcraft, handoff Oldie. Now Coleman. She's over here on the sideline, but a foul called.
Another bailout. Had a good look right at that. Oldie was standing on the out-of-bounds line with her hand on the ball. Just the sixth, though, but it's the fourth on Gracie.
Morgan Byers to inbound. Finds Coleman in the corner. Hawkins closes out well. Doesn't let Coleman get a shot away. Ashcraft fell on top of the ball, and a jump is going to be called.
We've been knocked to the floor 3 times tonight with the basketball. Call for traveling.
51.1 left, 40-26. Tigers play defense with a 14-point lead. Morgan Byers inbounds to Ashcraft, who fires a three, right wing, no good. Rebound is swatted towards the baseline, saved into the hands of Gracie Watson. Gives it to Combs. Anna Byers trying to foul, and they're just having trouble calling fouls on her even when she's trying to make it obvious. But finally it's called, and Combs will head back to the line.
Yeah, they're really confused on the foul calls. Just a second, though, on Anna Byers. Looks like Jenna Hadowski will come in. Probably time to start taking the seniors out for one last time for Coach Braden.
Free throw from Combs is good.
21 on the night for Combs. Aaron Aldi will check out for the final time. Coach Tingley will do the same with the fresh 5.
Stephanie Johnson checks in for the first time. Smith back in. Peyton Smith, Taylor Clark, and Vivian Moore back in. Kylie Edwards will wait for Caitlin Combs, who's at the free throw line for her second attempt this trip. She makes it. She'll check out. Next time you'll see her play is Monday night for a super sectional.
Torrance Smith, another senior for Pana, will come on the court. Take the place of Anna Byers, who ends her career at Pana High School.
Anna Byers moving on to play at Illinois Wesleyan. Tremendously successful here in her career at Pana. 42-26, 37 seconds to play. Morgan Byers across half court. Hadowski got away with the violation, gave it to Ashcraft, guarded by Smith. To the free throw line, kick out Hadowski, guarded by Morse. Goes with the hook in the lane and makes it.
That's an HN horse also.
Edwards dribbles with it for the Tigers. Gives to Peyton Smith, back to Edwards, 16 seconds left. Time is going to expire in this possession for the Tigers, barring a turnover. Monday night, it'll be a 41-minute trip for whoever the Tigers play. It's going to be an hour and 40-minute trip for your Paris Tigers. Don't let that be an excuse. We'll see you on Monday in Salem. 42-28, Tigers are sectional champions and move on to that super sectional Monday evening. We'll pause, be back with the post-game show here from Pana, where again, your Tigers are victorious, 42-28 over Pana.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Have that.
Welcome to the post-game show. Paris Sports Network. Tigers sectional champions, 42-28. We are joined by Coach Dave Tingley as he watches on as his girls cut down the nets here at Pana High School. Coach, just take it away. What's your initial thoughts? This happened.
Monkey off her back.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I can't explain to you the amount of time and effort that's been put into this moment right here. And I know this isn't the finishing moment, but this was the next step that we needed to take. And I mean, from the get-go, we wanted this last year. We thought this was possible last year, and you know, we knew we had a chance again this year to be in this situation, and things just kept falling in line. And we executed a game plan tonight. I thought our defense was just outstanding once again. And so I can't be more proud and more excited for this team, because I know what effort and time and commitment that and sacrifices that they made to get to this point.
Talk a little bit more about that defense, because they've got this Pana team had 2 girls going into tonight. I thought it was going to be more of a dogfight than what it was, because those girls all season long, they've combined for 30 points game after game after game after game. Yeah. And you know that coming into it, but you shut them down. Caitlin Combs, I don't think went under or got stopped by any screen. She was over the top on every single one of them on Byers. Gracie Watson up in everybody's face, no matter who she's guarding with the switching. Talk a little bit more about execution and what the game plan was going into it.
Ask the teams that we've played, even the ones that we've beat, if they played a better defensive team than us. I don't even know. Uh-oh. I'm being called.
Oh,
I'm being summoned. Okay. Can I come back to you guys? I'm being summoned.
Hey, we'll
Sorry.
be here. We'll take a break and maybe get through some stats. You ready for stats yet, Jeff, or you want to take a break?
I'm ready. We'll follow Coach Dave down. He's about to stroke out on us.
Yeah, this is probably the safest spot for him right now, with sitting up here with us.
Absolutely. We'll go down some stats here for Pana Lady Panthers. 12 turnovers on the night. They were 9 out of 22, 44% from inside the arc, just 2 out of 14 from beyond for 14, and 1 out of 4 from the free throw line for 25%. They were led in scoring by Chloe Ashcraft with 11 and a Byers with 6. We talked at the top of the show, they combined for 35 plus here late in the season, and we held them to 17. A big difference in this ball game. Aaron Aldi had 6, 3 for Ada Coleman, and 2 for Jenna Hadowski. For your Lady Tigers, just 10 turnovers in the ball game, had 6 of those in the first half. They were 4 out of 12 from inside the arc, 33%, 6 out of 12 from beyond for 50, and 15 out of 20 from the free throw line, 75%. Coach Tingley's pulling the final strand off the net. That will hang in the high school for years to come. Sectional title for Lady Tigers. 20 points for Caitlin Combs to lead the way. 7 for Trinity Tingley, 6 for Gracie Watson. 4 points for Kendra Young, 3 for Deming Hawkins, and 1 for Vivian Moore. Your Lady Tigers advance 42-28 to play on Monday night.
Trying to get a score for you from that Breeze Mater Dei versus Breeze Central game. It was tied 38-38 with a minute 05 left, pulling all this from Twitter. And then Mater Dei scored with less than a minute left, and Breeze Central the chance to tie, turn it over with 8 seconds left. And haven't seen an update yet after that. Again, the winner of that game will also make the trip to Salem on Monday evening. A few of the other scores that mentioned during halftime, updates on those. Quincy Notre Dame wins 44-29 over Camp Point Central Southeastern. Again, the team that the Tigers lost to in the championship of that Bloomington tournament. Quincy Notre Dame beats them by 15 points. Then at the 1A level, Neoga beats Tuscola 33-31, and Christopher beats Edwards County 47-37. So we know 3 of the teams that advanced to state, 3 of the 8 in 2A. Quincy Notre Dame, and we can go ahead and assume that Mater Dei held on in those final 8 seconds. Obviously correct that if find out we're wrong on that. And then obviously your Paris Tigers moving on to the super sectional, to play for a chance to get to the state tournament.
Hard to believe, just 2 games away from a chance at a state title. Elite 8, boy, that sounds awful good. Can't wait to bring the action to you on Monday night from Salem High School. Make sure you check our Facebook page and also the Prairie Press Facebook page for time and ticket information to that. And make sure you pack Salem Gym.
Mater Dei does hold on, 40-38, the final score there. So Tigers will face Breeze Mater Dei. Trying to think of when the Tigers went down to the Breeze shootout those couple years. I don't think Mater Dei was ever a team that they played. Or maybe the first year. I'm going to have to go back and look at the schedule because I do want to say maybe they did play a Breeze team. Either way, they'll have a chance at them this year on Monday evening. Teams have finished up taking pictures, and we'll see if Coach he makes his way back up here. Let's go ahead and take a break and run through a few more commercials, and if Coach Tinley joins us, we'll hop back on and finish out this post-game show on the Parasports Network.
For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Coach Tingley rejoins us here on the post-game show. If you thought you were in the fields before you get to go down, pull the nets down, now that's kind of the icing on top, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So, great game plan. You had 1 day to prepare, and I think that's I think that could have we looked at it and thought, man, that could be tough. And I think it actually was a great thing. We didn't have to sit and think for for a couple days on like, what are we going to do? And should we change this, change that? Should we tweak here, tweak there? It was, a pretty simple game plan. The defense that Combs played on Anna was great. I thought the way that we adjusted to their screen and rolls and trying to switch on it and some of that stuff just really kind of kept them out. And obviously, they're going to get some stuff out of it. Got a couple of long threes, and that's what the 30 does is she shoots long threes, and sometimes you just shake your head until, Gracie's saying, what do I do? And I'm like, you don't do anything. I mean, if you're going to shoot 26-footers and make them, you can get a little closer, but at some point, you're not going to be right on her. So I thought our defense was excellent. Combs obviously had a great game on both ends of the court. Trin did a great job at the beginning, starting us out. She had some buckets early, kind of, eased us into the game because it was kind of, it's the way every game is. It seems like it's kind of like a feeling each other out, and it took us a while for both teams to kind of start scoring. Then once we got a little bit of a lead built, I really felt good about, how the game was unfolding in terms of when we were scoring, how we were scoring, and what we were doing defensively to hold them in 28 points.
Yeah.
Like I said, the last bucket there to make it 28. But, they averaged 56 a game. They average 56 points a game for a reason. And they also give up about 46 a game, and I knew we could get into 40s against them. But just the way we played, kind of slowing down on defense, making teams work, kind of limits sometimes our offense. But it's what we have to do because a lot of times we are undersized and undermatched. And, speaking a little bit about Supers, on Monday, it's going to be one of the Breeze teams.
Mater Dei.
It's Mater Dei.
1 by 2.
Okay, so they have a 6'5" girl.
Okay.
They have a 6-foot point guard. They got a couple long wings. They're big. And so we're going to have to go in. And the good thing is we have a few days here to first off rest up because, long week here coming to Pana. Go figure out what we're going to do as a game plan against them because we're 1 win away from Bloomington. And, we don't want to stop here. I know, like I said, this was the next hump, but, we're ready to go for more. Why stop now? This team's special, and we want to keep it going as long as possible. And I just hope that, we stay healthy and, everything works out on Monday and we go into the game with feeling confident and understand that, we got nothing to lose in that game, and everything's house money at this point. So, we could be dangerous. We've rarely been the team that's had nothing to lose, all year long, really. I mean, so to maybe go in there and do that because I think they're second in max preps. They're an outstanding team. So, but we played some really outstanding teams this year and gone toe to toe with them. So I'm excited for the challenge, and I know they will be too. So the next 3 days is about scouting and preparing and getting ready for Monday.
Good showing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Need that on Monday and maybe even bigger.
And I think that the further we go, you get more people that are. I'm going to come to the game. I know you have a lot of people that watch or listen and that thing. But, people start to come and they start to jump on and say, okay, I want to come watch this team because they're special. And so it's great to see this. I kept kind of pumping it out there today, and I asked Tar with the athletic page to pump it out and get people out here. And we had a fan bus. We had a bunch of people, a bunch of kids carpool. I can't say enough about the support that our parents, our grandparents, our family members, and then that, for that matter, the Tiger faithful, the Paris faithful that come out and say we're gonna support and we're gonna cheer on a team that's special. So very happy that they came out tonight, and we'd love to have the same crowd and more on Monday night.
Absolutely. Coach, congratulations.
Yep. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll see you Monday. Tigers still celebrate out on the court, visiting with friends and family. The sectional plaque being handed around and pictures taken. Great sight for the Tigers here in Pana.
Absolutely. Just 8 teams left in Class 2A basketball. Your Lady Tigers are one of them. We'll be back on Monday night.
Monday night, next time you'll hear from us. But as for this evening and from Pana, that'll wrap us up. For Jeff Chambers, I'm Clay Bess, signing off here on the Para Sports Network. Your Tigers are sectional champions.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Align IFS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.